A pair of leggings costs $10 to $20 to make, not the basic version, not the standard version, every version. The extra $100 is not better fabric. It is not stronger stitching. It is a logo and the marketing budget behind it. Today, we are ranking 8 women's activewear brands. 5 are charging you for the name. 3 are charging you for the product. Starting with a brand whose $150 legging does not survive its first wash. Number 5. Alo Yoga. An Alo Yoga legging retails for $128 to $168. A sports bra costs $88 to $128. A full outfit lands at over $250. The production cost on that legging is $12 to $20. The industry standard for premium nylon spandex activewear manufactured in Vietnam, where Alo's supply chain is based. That is an 8 to 12 times markup. In 2017, Alo made one decision that explains every price tag since. They stopped targeting yogis. They started targeting celebrities like Kendall Jenner, Gigi Hadid, and Hailey Bieber. Revenue went from $200 million in 2020 to over $1 billion by 2022. Not because the fabric got better, because the faces wearing it got more famous. Every $150 legging has a Beverly Hills showroom baked in. It has a Vogue-style editorial campaign baked in. It has years of celebrity gifting baked in. And the product itself? Some users report pilling after a single wash on a $150 legging. That is not a premium product. That is a price protecting a premium image. Alo does not sell activewear. It sells the version of your life you imagine when you are wearing it. Number 4 sells the same dream for $80, without the Beverly Hills showroom. Number 4. Monday Body. Monday Body leggings retail for $80 to $99. The fabric is 80% recycled nylon and 20% spandex. That composition costs a manufacturer roughly $6 to $10 to produce. What is in the remaining $70? Founders Natasha Oakley and Devin Brugman built their entire following on lifestyle content. Beachy aesthetics, aspirational travel, a very specific image of what wearing their clothes is supposed to feel like. That image is what you are buying. There is no published fabric specification on the product pages, no compression rating, no durability data, nothing measurable. Just the word bodyline and a very soft photograph. The brand markets itself just below $99. That positioning is deliberate. It keeps Monday Body close enough to Alo and Lululemon to feel premium, far enough below to feel like the smarter choice. It is neither. It is a lifestyle brand that identifies the exact price point where aspiration stops feeling expensive. Put the Monday Body legging next to a $15 gym legging from Target. Same fabric, same spandex content, same factory region. Could you tell the difference? Most people cannot. The only real difference is the tiny embroidered M on the waistband. Monday Body is not activewear. It is a mood with a waistband, and that mood costs $80. The next brand did not launch at a gym. They launched at Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week. Number 3. PE Nation. PE Nation leggings retail for $130 to $170. The brand launched at Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week in 2016. Not at a running expo, not at a sports trade show, at a fashion show. That tells you everything you need to know about where the money goes. PE Nation is spotted on the Kardashians and Jenners. The brand built its entire identity on celebrity proximity and bold color blocking. That is the product, not the fabric. The aesthetic. The production cost on a PE Nation legging is the same as every other nylon spandex garment in this list, around $10 to $15. The markup to $130 is not explained by technical fabric, superior construction, or performance data. It is explained by a Sydney design studio, a celebrity contact list, and a very good photographer. Here is the problem with paying a fashion premium for activewear. Fashion cycles every 18 to 24 months. A legging that performs better stays relevant. A color-blocked print from 2024 looks dated by 2026. PE Nation's own website runs Black Friday sales at up to 70% off. That is not how brands with strong product value behave. That is how seasonal fashion brands move seasonal inventory. At $130, you are buying into a moment, not into a garment. You are paying for last season's photo shoot. The next brand is quieter about it, but the legging pills within months. Number 2. Adanola. Adanola leggings retail for $50 to $85. The production cost on a standard nylon spandex legging is $10 to $15. That is a markup of 5 to 7 times. The brand is genuinely comfortable. Reviews confirm it. The fabric holds up for everyday wear, for yoga, Pilates, and running errands. That is real. But this number exposes Adanola. Their most popular legging, the Ultimate, retails for $55. A Gymshark equivalent retails for $30 to $45. Same everyday use. Same comfort ratings in independent reviews. Same fabric composition. The $10 to $25 gap is not construction. It is the Kendall Jenner campaign. It is the TikTok saturation. It is the clean girl aesthetic that makes scrolling feel like shopping. Some customers also report logo peeling within months of regular use. On an $85 legging, that is not acceptable. Adanola is a $35 product with $20 of influencer marketing stacked on top. The price reflects the feed, not the fabric. The number 1 brand on this list has been charging a gross margin of 59% for 25 years and made you feel good about every cent of it. Number 1. Lululemon. Lululemon's gross margin for fiscal year 2024 was 59.2%. That is public record, filed with the SEC. For every $100 you spend, $41 cover the full cost of the product. The other $59 cover operations, marketing, and profit. The production cost for a pair of Align leggings is between $20 and $30. They retail for $128. That is a 4 to 5 times markup on pure manufacturing cost. Now the question that matters. Does that markup reflect something you can measure? On some dimensions, yes. The Nulu fabric is genuinely excellent. The fit and finish are consistently good. People buy Lululemon repeatedly. The product earns its repeat customers. But here is the number Lululemon does not advertise. Gymshark's gross margin for fiscal year 2024 was 63%, higher than Lululemon, and at a fraction of the price. Both brands are profitable. One charges $128. The other charges $30. The difference is not production quality, it is brand equity. Lululemon has spent 25 years building a community, a culture, an identity. The bag at the gym, the logo on the waistband, the feeling of belonging to something. That costs money to maintain, and you maintain it every time you check out. That is why it sits at number 1. No other brand on this list extracts more money for something that is not in the garment. And no other brand makes you feel like it is completely justified. That is the negative half of this list. You pay for what surrounds the product. Now 3 brands that put the money somewhere else entirely. Number 3. On. On tights retail from $110 to $130. The active tight is $120. That is the same price as a single Alo Yoga sports bra. The difference is what is behind the number. On's gross margin for 2024 was 60.6%, similar to Lululemon. That margin pays for patents, for research and development, and for athletes who won gold medals at the World Athletics Championships wearing On technology in 2025. In 2024, On surpassed $100 million in apparel sales for the first time. The brand is expanding beyond footwear because the performance credibility earned on the track transfers directly to what you wear off it. That credibility was not bought. It was built in race results, in published technology, in shoes that visibly outperform the competition. Lululemon built its credibility in marketing studios. On built it at finish lines. Compare that directly to Alo. The same kind of gross margin goes to a different destination. Alo spends it on Kendall Jenner. On spends it on light spray technology that did not exist in footwear before they built it. One brand invests in making the product perform better. The other invests in making you want the product more. On is not cheap, but the price reflects something real. That is a different kind of expensive. The next brand proves you do not need to spend $120 to get real value. You can buy an entire outfit for less than one ALO sports bra. Number 2. H&M Move. A full H&M Move outfit, leggings, sports bra, and top costs less than a single ALO yoga sports bra. Not close. The entire outfit costs what one ALO bra costs. Value. Independent reviews in 2025 and 2026 consistently rank H&M Move among the best value activewear available. Not as a budget option, but as a genuine competitor on comfort, compression, and durability for everyday training. Reviews. H&M Move publishes fabric compositions on every product page with exact percentages, not marketing language or proprietary blend names designed to sound technical without meaning anything. Just the material, the weight, and the function. That level of transparency is rare at any price point. At this price point, it is almost unheard of. There are no celebrity ambassadors, no Vogue campaigns, and no $200 shopping bags. The markup sits at roughly 2 to 3 times production cost. Compare that to ALO at 8 to 12 times. The difference does not show up in the fabric, it shows up in the price tag. Here is the direct contrast with Lululemon. At a fraction of the price, H&M Move receives near identical reviews for everyday comfort and compression. The Lululemon line is softer. H&M Move costs $100 less. That $100 is not going into your legging. It is going into Lululemon's 59% gross margin. Your money goes into what you wear, not into who is photographed wearing it. The number 1 on this list started with a screen printing machine in a garage and still has higher margins than Lululemon to this day. Number 1. Gymshark. Gymshark started in a Birmingham garage in 2012. A 19-year-old. A screen printing machine. Orders fulfilled between university lectures. There was no marketing budget, no celebrity strategy, no retail stores. The product had to earn every customer on its own. It did. Gymshark leggings retail for $30 to $55. Gross margin for fiscal year 2024 was 63%. That figure is in their company's house filing, higher than Lululemon at a fraction of the price. Both brands are profitable. Only one is honest about where the money is going. Put the Gymshark Vital Seamless legging at $30 next to the Lululemon Align at $128. Side by side in real user reviews for comfort, compression, and squat-proof performance over 6 months. The gap is real. It is not $98 wide. Gymshark does use influencer marketing. That is worth saying. The brand has built a community through fitness creators, not celebrities. The difference is scale and cost. A fitness influencer with a genuine audience costs a fraction of a Kendall Jenner deal. The savings do not go into a bigger margin. They go into a lower retail price. That is the model working as it should. In 2025, Gymshark's revenue crossed $800 million. That is not a budget brand scraping by. That is a brand that proved something uncomfortable for the entire industry. You do not need a 3-figure price tag to make functional, stylish activewear that people love. The first half of this list built careers on hoping you never noticed that. 8 brands. 1 lesson. The more a brand spends on image, the less it puts into the product. Subscribe and leave a comment with the brand that surprised you most.